Hi guys, it's Mystique. I think this will be the last vid for the G Note series, so I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I have enjoyed coming and sharing my experience with you guys. Oh boy. Um, what I want to address was quite a few actually, viewers and blog mates of mine and Facebookers have asked me about the different apps that I have on my screen, and I'm proud to tell you guys, like, let's just start so I won't be just over long because I know I can ramble. I be so random sometimes, guys. Okay, start off. I guess we'll go from A to Z. You know, if it is a Z. Let me back you guys up. Sharper than camera. ADW settings. This is my ADW setup. This is what allows me to have the transitions on the screen. I'm not using the naturally inbred TouchWiz launcher. This setup allows you to have the regular settings that your device comes already preloaded with. You have the choice to lock your desktop or unlocking your desktop, and what that does is allow you to set your desktop so just in case a child might get a hold of it, whether it's yours or someone else, acquaintance, family member, friend, whoever, they won't be able to ramble, like change anything around on it if you have a lock on it. But if you don't care about that type of thing, you can choose not to. You can choose to resize your screens and change your wallpaper through this launcher. Arrange your screen, selecting whether you want whatever screen to be a home screen or not. And then, of course, the ADW settings, which are additional menu options, which allows you to, here it go, have screen transitions. See, you have like quite a few things for your desktop layout, you know, the action bar design. I mean, they really go into depth. How many columns and rows, what sizes you want them to be, whether you want infinite scroll, screen transition effects, and you can go into that, and you know, if you're interested and see that for yourself. You could choose to change the appearance of your app drawer, what and the transitions that your app drawer can have separate even from your desktop screen. The sizes of your icons and their appearances. The same thing for your folders, the appearance size, how many, whether you want an app dock visible or invisible, and how you want it to respond, gestures and themes. So there's quite a bit of theming that you can do that's even separate. As you can see, that little transition that made, and then when I do this, see that sphere? That's the sphere transition. I love it. Of course, my Amazon mobile. This is an app a lot of people might not be familiar with. It's self-explanatory. If you know what Black Market is, it's a Black Market app, and it's only available to rooted users. And I'm not endorsing this because I've paid for all of my apps, but if someone needs free games, free applications, whatever, you can Google that and look into that, or you can catch me on my blog or my Facebook and inquire or deeper into that. You know, I'm not going to go in there here. For share, same thing. You don't have to be rooted to use it. It's best to me if you are, but you can share music files between users and whoever, and you can find most apps and things of that nature for free. So emulators and, you know, stuff like that if you want to play with emulators and whatnot. And of course, my Amazon Kindle and my Nook are indispensable to me. I don't care what Android device or iOS device I have. That's the great thing about having those particular devices. You can use both and not be limited to one device's ecosystem as you are if you just purchase a Kindle HD or something, or the Nook tablet. You know, I like to have both options because I'm a very heavy reader, and I got like a plethora of free material and quite a bit of paid investments in both of these two services. Blood pressure log because of my health. AirStash. I have a couple of videos on the AirStash. Of course, you know, it allows you to transfer memory between computers, tablets, micro SD cards. It takes SD cards up to 64 gigabytes, and camera cards, whatever, and you can transfer it between iOS devices, Android devices, like I said, computer, tablets, anything that has can accept a Wi-Fi client. So that's a great app, and it's a free download in the Play Store. Craigslist Pro, which allows me, I peruse Craigslist quite frequently. I post and trade and sell and swap and you know, search, and that allows me to do that where whatever browser, you know, it doesn't act up. It just takes you directly there. It's very convenient to have, so you guys should look into that. Oops, sorry guys, I was going to show you that. So there you go. I'm trying to hurry up. I gotta be somewhere, and I just like, let me do this quick video before I go. Dungeon Hunter 3, a game with great graphics. You guys should check that out. It's on par, if not better, or at least on par, because I love both of these games, so I can't choose. It's an RPG and a multi media RPG, so you can play with others or just play with yourself if that's what you're into. And you should check that out. Flashlight Call, it allows the LED flash on the back of your device to flash out really bright, and really it's really impressive, especially somebody whose sight might not be that good, or you're in a dark place and you have to have your phone on vibrate to be discreet or whatever. Flashlight Call can come into convenience, and it's also for people that might be deaf or have trouble hearing. Well, Flashlight Call is excellent because you can see that bright flash. You will not miss that. Font Installer right here and Fontomizer are two different packages, but it allows you to install fonts. I think you can only use them if you're rooted. All of my devices are usually rooted, so I can't really remember which is which, but I think those are rooted apps, and it allows me to switch up my font. As you can see, this very lovely font that I'm working with right now. You see how everything is customized, and the pretty letters, and this black Chaucery font. I know another viewer had asked me about that. Droid TV Primetime, I did another vid about it. I always do. I love this. It goes from device to device for me. Most of these apps do, though. But it allows you to download cable and TV shows for free. I don't know if they're making you pay for the app or not, but when I purchased it, it was free to download. And then for me to have the service, I think I paid initially $1.99, which was definitely worth it because I've used it so many times, and I download it, and I can keep whatever episodes I want. And I mean, I downloaded cable shows like Game of Thrones, which is one of my favorites. The Borgies. The Borgies is another one of my favorites. I'm just naming just some off the top of my head that I love. Spartacus. I love the Spartacus series, so you can go check that out. G-Tunes Music, another free music downloader. Instant Heart Rate, I did a video all on its own about that because I have to be concerned. I have high blood pressure, and that helps me monitor my blood pressure with just placing my finger on the camera. That is a great app. Whoever created that, hats off to that developer, because it really works and it's very accurate. I mean, even more so accurate than in some doctor offices I've been in, and that's a shame to say. Heroes Call is on par with Champions of Norath for my gamers. If you know anything about Champions of Norath or similarities to Baldur's Gate and what is the other one? Dang, Untold Legends. Well, Heroes Call, as you can see, there's a common theme to my gaming. I prefer RPGs and action RPGs. Yeah. Michigan Lottery, for those who like to play lottery, they have them for every state for free in the App Store. You can download them and just hit them and check them. You don't have to wait for the news. It's very accurate and very quick. The scores come up quickly. On Live, I did a separate video on that. These are the Moga apps. I have, of course, the Moga IME settings and the Moga drivers and the Moga Pivot apps. It still didn't work. Once again, I'm stating that I despise that control. Whoever like it, fine, great. It works for you. It did not work for me, and I have my own opinion. This is my channel, and I want to voice it, and I'm a very honest person. And I didn't like the playability. I feel like it was a waste of money when I could use the PS3 controller and just map the buttons. And the PS3 controller, guys, works out the box for the Samsung Galaxy series. At least the S3 and the Galaxy Note 2. It works out the box, so you wouldn't need to have it rooted or anything, and you can play your games with a PS3 controller, just in case I haven't went over that. This is an emulator. Oh boy, I'm finna be out, y'all. Okay, I just want to show you how well this plays. Yes, this is, sorry, on my device. It plays pretty good on our devices, you know. Dun, 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 dun. Looks how that plays. The music is a little bit fast, but well, anyway, I want to show you guys that. Okay, I know that's kind of random, but I'm gonna come out of there because I have a couple of more apps to go over. But just to know, it was great. Let me clear that up. It's great. You can play all the emulators on here without a problem, really. Let me see, where was we at? Of course, you know, you have all the hubs. I didn't download that comes with it. I think that they're unnecessary because you can make your own hub, okay? Seasons In, that's one of the wallpapers that I have that's live. That's lovely. You guys should check that out. Ring Joy allows you to cut any songs that's downloaded. Oh, that's my super user. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to rush. Ring Joy allows you to clip any songs that you have, download it and use them for ringtones or notification sounds. You do not have to be rooted to use this. This is a great app. It's an older app, and I keep it because it works fabulously. There's no need for me to replace that. Tagged is a social website, so I'm on Tagged. I like to play. Sketchbook Pro is perfect for this phone because you can draw, and that's self-explanatory. I mean, who wouldn't want a drawing app? It's a better drawing app. To me, it's more advanced, of course, than S Note. They have a sketchbook on there that's just mobile and a sketchbook Pro. The Pro is very advanced to me, so I mean, it's way more advanced than the mobile. So unless you're going to delve off deeper into that, I wouldn't bother. The sketchbook mobile does what you need it to do. What else? Voodoo Louder. I used to need that. I found it unnecessary because this phone speakers is so loud. There's no need to have a separate client to make it louder. So I'm kind of thinking about deleting that off of my device because it's kind of like an unnecessary application. Wild Blood. Oh yes, let's get off into Wild Blood. Do you see these graphics? This is a Gameloft game. Okay? If any of you can get a hold to any game for this device, I would suggest you get a hold to Wild Blood. I mean, it's excellent. It's loading. It's graphics heavy. It is intense. And I'm going to warn you, it's about a gigabyte. It's one of those type of games where it takes about a whole gigabyte of memory. So, well, it's taking too long to load here. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to show you guys. But I don't have all day just to kind of show you. But, oh yeah, I forgot to. Not just Wild Blood, but Backstab. Another Gameloft game. A lot of people sleeping on it is on both iOS devices, so who have iPad minis or iPod touches, and Android. But my God, I was so glad when it became available to Android. I mean, do you see the graphics?
Father, we have to go.
You know, so
no, the troops will protect us.
Go check that out if you can. Go check that out. I just wanted you to see a little bit of it. I'm sorry, you hear my dogs going wild, like the monster is out there or something. So let me hurry up. It might actually be my college ride. Okay, and XDA Premium. Don't sleep on XDA, guys. Any question about your device? I don't care if it's not rooted. It's just a wealth and a font of information, and everyone's cool over there. ZenoMax is on there. Flossie Carter. Lucid Mike 78. My boy Jay Williams. Everyone is there that, I mean, and they're very helpful. Most of the people I found to be very kind and not snarky and crappy. And, you know, if you have any questions, you can become a member for free and just ask away. So, I have to go, guys. You know, oh, yeah. The WordPress. You guys should start blogging. I mean, it's a good way to communicate and it can only improve your skills. I have WordPress. Now, to me, WordPress, here it go. WordPress is celebrated in Android. Usually, iOS has premium apps, but Android has really came up, and now they're competing. They have some apps that are better done and better developed, thank goodness, in Android. And WordPress is definitely one of them. So if you're into blogging and you want convenience with blogging and options and stuff like that, I would suggest that you use WordPress, and it's a free app to download. These are those transitions I was talking about. As you can see, past my wallpaper. Oh, you couldn't see that. You see that? As I swipe my screens, how this is curling away there. And then we're going to do it again. Let me close up. See? That's what ADWX allows you to do. And I don't care, even if you rotate the screen and have it in landscape, you know, you still can smoosh through there. I love this wallpaper. This is like has become my go-to and favorite. But can't stop the shining. I've enjoyed you guys' comments.